Listen, after a car wreck, a lot of times you don't know what's at stake because you haven't been through it before. I'm going to tell you what's at stake. It's your entire life. And let me tell you what I mean by that. If some knucklehead runs into you and you're in a bad wreck and you've been seriously hurt, okay, here's what's going to happen. The defendant driver, the negligent person, and more likely their insurance company, they are ready to jump into action. They have people ready to go, lawyers, adjusters, you name it, okay? They're going to jump into action to try to not pay you for all the damage that's come to you. Now, sometimes that can be really, really expensive medical bills. Sometimes that can be your lost income. Sometimes that can be the compensation for your physical pain and your mental anguish. I mean, the real stuff, okay? But they have all of these ways to try to deny the compensation that you ought to receive under the law, just what's fair and right and legal and true. They're going to try to interfere with that almost every time, okay? And so that's what's at stake. That's why it's important to have good legal counsel, a lawyer for you, okay, who knows all of their tricks and games and tactics and all that stuff, okay, and knows how to counter that so that you are paid what you ought to be paid and so that you can get your life back to normal, okay? That's what's at stake. That's why it's so important to hire a good personal injury attorney after you've been involved in a wreck, because there are people out there just waiting to do you dirty on this thing, okay? So be careful out there, be smart, and this whole thing doesn't sit well with us. We don't like it at all. I'm talking about me and the folks that I work with here at our firm, but that's why we fight for injured people, because what they're up against isn't fair, and we want to correct that.